Hey, I want to catch up with things on my Apache and see how it's doing so far. I haven't really had a chance to clean or do anything with my cars since the last time I tested, so I apologize for it being super dirty. Mine are usually just a little dirty. Anyway, in terms of running it from back to front of things I've encountered and what I may need to do, I just want to run that through with you. First of all, this piece here, I may have to find a different way to hold it. It cracked. Not a big deal. As you can see, this side worked. So I think all that happened, I think this was a bad measurement when I bent it with the heat. I think I just measured it wrong, too small, and that made it crack. So I think it's just a matter of just rebending that properly. Strapping every place else seems to be holding well. The shocks, I have tightened them down, so you can see here there's a little bit of tension on the shocks. I've tightened them down a little bit, so you can see there they're tightened down. I've also added this metal piece in here to help stiffen this bar, which is my pivot point on the wheelie bar. So that seems like it's working really nice. I'm hoping that'll all fall in place. Coming forward, right here, the turnbuckle that was there, this kind here that was here, snapped. When I hit one of the walls, it just snapped. So I think I'm going to make my own turnbuckles for the back like I did in the front, and I'll show you that in a second. Because those in the front, they bent a little bit. I straightened them out at the track, and you can look at them now and they're almost perfect. Whereas the back one just snapped. Like I said, I really like the ones I make more than the ones I buy. The only drawback with these, drawback with the other ones versus these, is when you tighten them, they open or close accordingly, so you can adjust the wheel kind of on the fly. Whereas the ones I make, they either move left or right as a whole, and you really can't adjust it. So you would have to take off the bar, tweak it, put it back together, try it. Take back bar, but once they're set, they hold solid. Very seldom do they move from that point. So that's okay. It's basically, and I'll show you it on the car, but it's basically like this. This is where you put a screw into one of the end pieces, making your own rod. This is the screw piece. Let me move this way. This is the screw piece that I use. And I just cut them accordingly and make my own custom rods. As you can see here, this is what they look like when they're on there. This is what I have on the front. Let me get you more light. Okay, so there they are. That's on the opposite side here. And I'm hoping that we can kind of see this better. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Hopefully it's better. I'm not sure. My camera's not very good at zooming. But anyway, I make those on my own. I do have a video out there which I'll connect with this as well of how you make them. Here's the side I hit. This is what I was telling you. This one cracked. These bent. And you can still see a little bit of the bend. Let me take this out a little bit here. You can still see a little bit of the bend right here. Okay? But they didn't break. And when you're racing, that's important. That's catastrophic failure. This is annoying. So all I did is I just straightened it out a little bit, and I was able to keep running for the rest of the day. I pulled my piece off in the buggy to finish it, to finish the day, but you know, it's not the same thing. I don't want to have to worry about that. So I think I'm going to do these all the way around because I'd rather have them bend and me straighten it than for them to snap to the point it's just a total catastrophe. So anyway, you can tell that the impacts it makes are very hard on the wall. It even, look, you can see here my bearings now are a little wobbly. Here it is in the back. It's very wobbly, so when it hits those walls, it hits hard to the point where this piece here, this screw that I have going across, which is a 3x50 screw with nut and bolt, and I take out the pins because I don't like the pins. I find them too weak. This is much stronger, and I have a video on that as well, which I'll attach so you guys can watch it, and how you swap these out. Is much stronger. I even snapped this screw. So I snapped this screw, the crossbar, bent the front ones here, and I got some really serious wheel wobble from hitting the walls that I'm just going to have to take care of. So anyway, that's where I'm at with things. I wanted to show that to you. I'll let you know as I get things done, what I encounter. Hopefully, any kind of little tricks I use on this that I have videos I've covered before, I'll try to attach them in case anyone has not seen them, or if you're interested in making yourself. I try and do a lot of how-tos. So anyway, I'm not trying to plug anything. It's just that's what I feel like I'm doing at the moment. So anyway, I'll let you guys go, enjoy, and I'll let you know where I'm at with this. It's been a great project, and I think when I'm done with this car, it's going to be a mean machine. I just need to get a little more weight maybe in the front to bring down that front end, because I think when all 4 tires hit that dirt, it's going to pull like no tomorrow, leaving everything else behind. So you guys take it easy and speak with you later.